So what I did for the arm opening was actually only increased it by 1/2 inch and then only added 1 inch to the chest. For the shoulders, I actually decreased it by only 1/2 inch. I wanted to have a more narrow shoulder. Ultimately, when I did make the sample, the shoulders, since they were smaller in measurements compared to the bare knuckles vest, didn't add any discrepancy to tightness when worn. This ensures that with the filling inside, the vest won't feel too tight around that area. The most challenging part was adjusting the bottom half of the silhouette to match the design of the technical flat. To get the correct length of the side panel, I actually decreased it by 3 inches. To determine the correct measurements for the curved part at the bottom, I had to take the measurements of the armhole and the side panel and subtract those two from the body length to get the exact measurements without just guessing it, going to the pattern maker, making a sample, and then having it come out wrong and then adjusting it from there. For the flap and the 3D pocket, I actually went to my pattern maker and had him create those two panels from the drawings that I gave him, instead of me measuring those two out and then giving it to him to implement into the pattern. One advantage of working with domestic pattern makers is that you can go to them for their expertise and have them create the pattern faster than you trying to just guess all these measurements and then have them going off of what you told them to do. What's awesome is allowing that part to be delegated to the pattern maker so that you can ensure that you're actually getting a more refined and accurate result. Even after 8 years of designing clothes, creating unique and custom silhouettes can still be really intimidating. It's like playing the lottery sometimes. You may hit it on the mark the first time, or you may have to do it over and over and over again until it's completely accurate, which is the latter for the most part. I've only had a couple instances where I was able to get it right the first time and move forward quicker than 80% of my other projects. Every time I do complete a project like this, my problem-solving skills increase more and more, and the more you do this, the more you're able to take what you learned from the previous thing and implement it into the next. That way, your critical thinking can actually become a lot faster, and you can think for yourself instead of going to your friends, going to experts on what to do, taking more time. But ultimately, regardless of which way you do it, going to experts or learning from past experiences, it's all knowledge to have you move forward within your designing journey.